All right, hello everybody. Welcome to Q&A live stream number 115. It is approximately 6:25 p.m. right here on the East Coast in the great state of New Jersey. Today is Friday, February 11th, 2021. So, like I said, actually, I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and, because I think it's too bright. Yeah, I don't know. That's there. Actually, yeah, we'll keep that on. Hello, Otis. Hello, Elevators of Steel City by Otis Elevator Fan 102. How are you? And hi, Dylan D. Jesus. How are you? So, anyways, guys, so thank you for joining the stream. Like I said, we will get started here in a little bit. Just gonna wait for a couple more people to go ahead and join. This is a two-part live stream, so there will be another part to this live stream a little bit later on tonight. So definitely stay tuned. Yes, I know I said the same thing yesterday, but the night kind of ran late, and I just didn't have time to do it. But anyway, so we will have a second part of the live stream. So, hi, Scorch. How are you? So again, we're going to give. I'm pretty good, Scorch. Thanks for asking. So, I spawned at Roosevelt Field this morning. Oh, on Minecraft? That's cool. I just threw my mask in the camera. Well, I mean, that's with every event this year, most likely. And I just saw online today, what's it called? I just saw online that a college in California just announced that they are going completely online for fall, with only about 20 to 30% classes being held in person. So I would imagine that colleges and universities in probably, especially around here, are probably going to follow the same. It also depends on how quickly we get to herd immunity. But anyways, we will see about that. So yeah. Any stores closing? No major store closing announcements to make. The only major store closing announcement, obviously, is Sears. But oh, what's this? Oh wow, Uniqlo closing San Francisco store, adding to a flood of retail vacancies near Union Square. Well, I'm not surprised given California's restrictions on retail, but I'm not surprised. So Godiva is closing. I think Godiva is closing this weekend. They're gonna stay. They're closing after Valentine's Day, which makes sense, honestly. TD closed 81 branches, 13 in New Jersey closed. That was 2 weeks ago. And then obviously the whole thing with Westfield. Yeah, that's going to be really interesting what goes down with that. But like I said, that's in the very early developmental stages, so I can't imagine that changing anytime soon. I have no idea when I'm going back to in-person learning for college. I can't imagine it's going to be anytime soon, given that we haven't reached herd immunity yet. So yeah. Yeah, Roosevelt Field is doing well. Yes, Roosevelt Field Mall is doing relatively well. It has a Macy's, Bloomingdale's, Nordstrom, Neiman Marcus, J.C. Penney, which I hear there's not too many people going in that store. And of course, the Dick's Sporting Goods, the Export Fitness, and all the restaurants like the Grand Lux Cafe, Capitol Grill, and Seasons 52. Oh, okay, that's cool. How is Phipps Plaza doing? I'd imagine it's probably doing well. Simon still owns it. It's just, um, yeah, Simon owns Phipps Plaza. Phipps Plaza has a Nordstrom's, a Saks Fifth Avenue, and oh boy, I wonder what tenant left the mall. I'm guessing AMC left the mall. Yeah, Phipps Plaza is still owned by Simon Property Group, so I can't imagine that mall going anywhere anytime soon. Yes, Westfield Garden State. Oh, Belk left. Oh, yeah. Well, if it is still has got a Saks and a Nordstrom, it's still probably doing relatively well. Yes, Westfield Garden State Plaza is the second largest mall in the state of New Jersey. Belk left. Yeah, that's a shame. No, Walt Whitman is not in trouble. That is correct. Walt Whitman has Saks Fifth Avenue going for it, and it's the only Saks Fifth Avenue on Long Island. So that's the exclusivity and the uniqueness that that mall has. So I mean, Walt Whitman losing Lord and Taylor isn't that much. Yeah, it's still sad that Lord. I mean, but Lord and Taylor is going out as a whole. Um, so, and Lord and Taylor, this is something I do want to cover. We should be getting an update on Lord and Taylor by the end of next week, as the remaining stores are finishing up liquidation sales by the 23rd, and then we have a couple other dates to after that. So, on February 27th, the Bed Bath and Beyond stores that began liquidation back in December of 2020 will finish by the 27th of February 2021. And then, of course, on February 28th, the final 5 Sears and Roebuck stores that were owned by Seritage Growth Properties, including the Kmart store in Big Bear Lake, California. And then after that, we have the Macy's closings, followed by the Sears closings that were announced this month later. So we might have some more closings down the road. But anyways, so yeah. Belk Schindler, I believe, but I could be totally wrong about that. I know Belk recently just filed for bankruptcy. What's something good about Westfield South Shore? I mean, there's not really a store the mall has to speak of. I mean, the Lord and Taylor left. Um, the Lord and Taylor left early last month, so it really only has a Macy's, a J.C. Penney, and a Dick's Sporting Goods going for it. But Smith Haven has the same thing, and so does Roosevelt Field. So there's not really anything. Do you cuss? Sometimes. I try to keep it G-rated here, but I don't really cuss. Like on here, I don't cuss, but um, I do. So I do sometimes. It depends on the situation. So I'm just looking on Sears layoffs. You know, it's actually been making headlines the past couple of days. Best Buy. They've been laying off a lot of workers at Best Buy. Apparently, lots of people were let go. Unfortunately, and Best Buy is doing really well, but they've been letting go of workers. I've been seeing articles about it. It's pretty crazy that they're letting a lot of people go at Best Buy. That is for sure. So I can't wait to go to South Carolina in March. Oh, we'll definitely have fun if you're going to South Carolina. Regal Cinemas was sued at 2 malls, Morristown Mall and Cumberland. I'm not surprised. Yeah, Regal Cinemas isn't even open. It's crazy. Yeah, and that's a company thing that they're not open. So we don't even know when they're going to open up again. for Regal Cinemas. So I want to check something. Oh, happy lunar. Oh, yeah. If anyone's celebrating it, happy Lunar New Year. Have you ever heard of the word dog water? No, I've never heard that word. Roosevelt Field or Bridgewater Commons? Roosevelt Field is the much better property. One of my friends just got the vaccine today. Oh, nice. Yeah, Roosevelt Field is better than Bridgewater, just given the size and the scope and the geographical location of the property. Just looking to see. Anything good here? No, don't care about that. Yeah, they're gonna be talking about the Lunar New Year thing all day, pretty much. Wow, I'm just looking at like really cool videos on Facebook. Um, but yeah, so I mean, I don't really have that much to talk about, so I'm kind of giving the floor to everyone here. I'll be glad to answer your questions in the chat. So I just don't really have that much to talk about today. I mean, the only thing I really have to talk about is the whole thing with Westfield, but I'm not really gonna spend a lot of time talking about that because it's very in the early developmental stages, meaning we're not gonna know anything for like 6 months or something. My dream mall, Cherry Hill, believe it or not. That's that and King of Prussia. I want to get to King of Prussia so badly. That's one mall I would like to get to, King of Prussia. Only if Simon didn't remove those scenic Dovers and replace them with junk Kones. So the problem is the mall is number one, the mall is doing renovation. Number two, the hydraulic oil in those Dover scenic elevators leaked. So they needed to remove them and they needed to replace them with the Kones. Yeah, the Kones suck, but at least they're not leaking anything. I do definitely miss the Dovers, but the mall got renovated, and part of the renovation plan was to completely remove the center court elevators. So the only resemblance left of that is a very small play area. What's the worst thing about Roosevelt Field aside? The vaccine has nothing to do with Roosevelt Field. Probably the worst thing about Roosevelt Field. I mean, like I said, I've only been there twice. I am certainly not a fan of the JCPenney elevators. I think that those are not like I don't like Monitor TR. I think that's just kind of gross. The passenger elevators are no better, but Monitor TR is not my favorite type of fixture. I mean, it's a small vacancy. Like I said, it's not a big. It's a small vacancy that can easily be filled with a different store. Yes, it's unfortunate that Century 21 never got the chance to open up the store. But yeah, so that's that. Yeah, I don't even know what I just said. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I know. DA4 396 returns when he was filming the glass elevator. And who else got busted at Cherry Hill? Yeah, I know. Cherry Hill malls. Yeah, they're very anti-photography. Yeah, that and they actually have a curfew policy, or you cannot be going in there as a kid. You have to be with someone 18 or over. I know some malls are trying to do that now, just for safety reasons. Well, they wanted Roosevelt Field because they wanted to get out of Westbury. At American Dream, they just wanted they wanted a bigger presence in Bergen County, but their bigger presence plans were completely scrapped because of the global pandemic. It's a shame though that Century 21 is gone though, but it's not much we can do. And that's what happened with the pandemic. And that's, yeah, there's not much we can do about Century, unfortunately. Nice. Yeah, I've been to the theme park once. I still have yet to go to the water park. I would go with someone. Yeah, and I have the needs to go there. Like I'm able to do it, but um just not yet. Not yet, of course. But I know their prices are pretty decent. So I don't know. I might take a look at it and maybe I'll try again and go in March. And that's not as if we don't shut down again. I was thinking about that. Maybe one day over my spring break, which is next month, I might actually go over and spend the day at the water park. I've been thinking about that. Maybe attempt to do what I was going to do last year. Yeah, I want to go to the water park too so badly. But anyways, yes, the vaccines are safe. I don't think I'll be going to Monroeville Mall anytime soon. Oh yeah, you guys have that winter break, which is in February. Yeah, I haven't been like within a group of my friends since like maybe early January. Like I haven't seen everyone in a long time. It's tough with the pandemic. Yeah, Simon does own the Florida Mall. What is the worst school experience? The worst school experience? And I've done 12 years of school. That's a tough one. Probably just a really boring teacher. I've had a couple of those. One time I was in this class and all this teacher did was read a book. I fell asleep. I was like, I'm not doing that. I can't think of it. Yeah, I heard the teacher was fired because the teacher bored the students. One of the worst teachers ever that school hired. I don't know. And another class I hated definitely was physics. Physics sucked. It was really bad with physics. I just didn't have a good physics teacher. Very like old, and he never got involved with the school. I mean, maybe once or twice, but yeah, no, he certainly wasn't my favorite. Yes, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Hi Matt, how are you, man? The Florida Mall still has a Sears, which is amazing. Yeah, it amazes me too. So does Sears Massapequa. That freaking amazes me. It amazes me that that store. Um, slipped during. Yeah, no, it's amazing that Massapequa still exists. Sears and Jersey City too. I got to give the Sears Newport Center team in Jersey City the hands down for being the that and that's significant too. That's the last one in the whole in my home state, Jersey City. After that one goes, Sears full line department store will be no more. Oh wow, I could see that. I don't know why they would ban that. They're going good. Pretty much everything is remote. I actually just heard a university in California made the ambitious announcement, I think 2 days ago, that all classes for fall 2021 are going to be online. So I believe that the same is going to happen with colleges. Yet once again, our classes are going to be online, just given the situation with the pandemic. Because herd immunity we are definitely not close to herd immunity, unfortunately. I think the worst had to be the Rutgers announcement. They said that classes at Rutgers will not be returning like with the way pre-COVID until 2023, which is just crazy. So I personally do think that the rest of my college experience is going to be here pretty much. Oh yeah, don't waste your time at Green Acres. I personally, I'm not. That's why I'm not taking the train out there. No reason to lose an entire day just to see a generic, awful Westinghouse. Yes, it would get views, but it's not worth it for me. Scorch you maybe, considering that you live on Long Island, it definitely would be worth it for you to take the trip because A, there's only 2 Sears stores left on Long Island, and Green Acres isn't like too far away. So I would consider it. But for me, no, it's not worth losing a whole day and going on 4 different trains. You know, if a big key, if a ticket, if a key department store decided, like I'm talking Bloomingdale's, Walt Whitman would have to go in order for me to go out there and see it. How embarrassing is it to show up at prom in your mom's minivan? Oh yeah, that's really. I mean, I did that. I did that junior year, but senior year I was in a limo. I agree, but it's really going to depend on where we are with the pandemic because the problem is we're in a lot of uncharted territory right now. Like there's a lot of big old. I probably wrote this wrong. Question mark. Invisible, invisible pencil ink. Writing a big question mark. That means there's like a lot of unknowns right now. So we don't know what's going to happen personally. So I can't say that they will, and I can't say they won't. There's just way too many unknown variables right now. So far, only one college in California has made the decision. I don't know if the rest of the colleges are going to follow suit. I just know that it's fall's kind of going to come up quick, and then colleges are going to have to make decisions. Oh no, I get it, but considering where you are, I think you're a lot closer to Green Acres than I am. Considering where, because I would have to. I mean, I would have to take like 3 different trains to get there, and I'm not doing that. No way. Not for that closing. I do agree about that, and this is going back to Matt. So okay, I'll be down in a minute. All right. So we'll answer a couple more questions. Um, so yeah. Let me answer these questions and then I'll put on some videos, I guess. Um, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I think maybe what I'll have to do is I'll um, show you guys a playlist or something. I'll do that quick. I live only 13 minutes away from the Garden City. Yeah, I think you should do it if you're 23 minutes away. I'm not surprised. Elevate New York has been getting a lot of freights lately, especially at department stores around here. Well, there's the Sears in Willow Grove Park in Pennsylvania. So, anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead now and I don't even know how I'm gonna do this. Okay, let me go YouTube. I'm gonna have to connect my headphones because I definitely don't want to lose you guys. We'll change it up a little bit. We'll go for Roosevelt Field this time. Share. We're going to make sure that these are connected. Hold on. Camera, audio. Hold on. I got to just do something real quick. Okay, the audio should be, let's go to camera and mic. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay. Hello, Scorch Elevators. How are you? Yeah, don't do that. Wow, everyone's here. Oh, well, that makes sense. Okay, so anyways, so I have to go eat food. I'll be back. In the meantime, I'm gonna share my screen, and you guys are gonna see the videos at Roosevelt Field because everyone likes to see that. So, anyways, without further ado, I give you the full playlist, somewhat of the full playlist at Roosevelt Field, starting with the epic fail at Macy's at Roosevelt Field Mall in Garden City, New York. This is not gonna work. Okay. Woof. Okay. Okay. How am I gonna do this? Okay. Because all right. Okay, I know what to do. Okay. So what I'll go ahead and do is I'm gonna be yeah, no, there's no way I can do it with that. So but anyways, stay in the chat and I will be back. And you guys can talk amongst one another. And I will be back. I do have to eat because I'm like starving. So I'll be back. But stay in the chat and I will be back. So I will return within the next 10 to 20 minutes or so. Muted. So make sure to stay in the chat and I will be back and we will continue the live stream and just keep sending the questions throughout the live stream. I will be back. So anyways, that's it for now and I will be back. Okay, and we are back. I just had to go eat dinner, and I just finished eating dinner, so I needed to take a little bit. Definitely delicious. I'm glad to be back. Some more people should be joining very shortly, and yeah. So again, I do apologize that the stream had to come to a intermission, but we are back. So it's not going to end in the next 15 minutes. We'll extend a little bit, but I'm going to give the floor to you guys tonight. Again, I generally don't have, um, excuse me, just not a lot to talk about. Um, anyways. So I think we're going to go ahead and just end this here. Guys, thanks for watching. I know, but yeah, so that's it.